I sold my company for $3.3 billion and none of it made me happy. Nothing. Money doesn't buy happiness. It really doesn't. Most people are unhappy. They're unhappy in their job. They're unhappy in their career. They want to just take the quick buck. Get the hell out of Dodge. And they think once they make money, everything will be better. I'm here to tell you, you're wrong. I could do anything I want in the world. Anything. I choose to serve. I choose to help the homeless. I choose to use my hard-earned money to make other people's lives better. Because that's what actually matters. Not the money, not the things, not the fancy shit people think they need. Experiences make you happy. Memories make you happy. Things, they don't make you happy at all. And if you're staying married because of money, you're dumb and stupid. You will be miserable and you'll die quicker. That's where people get messed up. I'm in my 60s now. Feel younger today than I did when I was 45. Why? Because I know so much and I'm not as nervous. I couldn't do the things at 45 that I do at 63 because I wouldn't have had the experience I have today. Seen a lot, done a lot, accomplished a lot. And I'm going to tell you exactly what I learned, what most entrepreneurs get wrong, and why you're chasing the wrong thing. I feel like a child. I'm just getting started. I will outwork you at 26 and any other age. I will work harder, faster, smarter today than I could at 45. I'm running for governor now in California. Didn't expect to do that, but if I was 45 years old, I couldn't run for governor because I wouldn't have had the experiences I have today. That's 18 years of extra learning and experiences. Time. I know you're all thoroughbreds and you all want to make it. Let me tell you something called the lottery curse. You win that lottery, bad's going to happen to you. Go look it up. Got to work hard. You got to earn it. You got to enjoy it. And it goes by quick. When you're young, you're thinking, if I could just do a little bit more, that's good. That's being hungry. It's okay to make mistakes. But when you get older, I've seen even friends my age, they're old. They go to bed at 9, I'll go to bed till 1 a.m. maybe. Sometimes I stay up all night. I'm too excited about life. They have spent their energy. I have more energy than I've ever had in my life and I enjoy working. I like the chaos. I love teaching now. I love making other people's lives better. Where do people go wrong in not getting to where I'm at? Admitting mistakes are okay. Nobody's perfect. Just leaning into it, always having integrity, never worrying about what you say because you have a good heart, taking care of people, serving, but more importantly, integrity. Never bust the trust. I never worry about going to bed at night worrying about a thing because I always remember what I said and did because it's always the truth. That's where people get messed up because once you lie, you die. Can't remember your lies, but if you always tell the truth, never changes. It's easy. When I grew up, I was born in Chicago, grew up in Southern California, kindergarten through first year college, and my parents always sent us to good schools. My dad worked hard. Mum was just a mum, went to Little League, played left out. It's a great position. I was a chunky kid and my father teased me all the time, calling me a fat lard ass for like 2 years. So I had a choice. I could either work out and be a bodybuilder, or I could become a serial killer and he'd be my first victim. Good news is I took it upon myself and understood discipline. So I believe in discipline, education, and integrity. That combination saved my life. I grew up serving others. I grew up as a busboy, waiter, dishwasher. I had to work, not because I had to. I wanted to, because I wanted to earn money. I studied to be a doctor, surgeon, realized that even though that was my dream, I didn't want to go to school anymore because I had 16 more years of school after my university was done. So I got a degree in science, came back home to Southern California, had to learn accounting because I never learned that. Went to Cal State Northridge, went at night to UCLA to learn business law, just listened because I couldn't even read the book. Went to go work for a friend of my father in real estate. Worked there a couple years. They promised me a bonus, didn't pay me. So I started my own company at 24, built the same type of shopping centers because I learned quick. Shopping center was in Burbank, California. Matter of fact, still there. Ended up building multiple shopping centers throughout Southern California. Moved to Newport Beach, had a development company and a brokerage company. Built my first hotel at 29 in Las Vegas, then ended up learning the hotel business and creating one of the largest hotel companies in the world. A lot of fun, but got my ass kicked a lot because I went through a lot of struggles, including my father going bankrupt. So I had to bail him out. I actually started with negative $20 million. Try digging yourself out of that hole. Yeah, that's a hell of a party trick. The harder I got hit, the better I got. So that's a good lesson. It's okay to get the crap kicked out of you a little bit. Matter of fact, I actually like it. Makes you better. You learn from it. Makes you better. People need to know you got to get up early, stay late, go to work with a runny nose, don't complain. And when you're learning, just learn. Listen. The more you listen, the universe and the world will teach you a lot. Your customer will always teach you what they want. Your bankers will tell you what they need. Your investors will tell you what their desires are. Deliver it equal or better each time. I was very close with my mom growing up because my dad was always working, always gone. I became close with my dad in my 20s, then not so much with my mother because she turned into the wicked witch of the West. And shit happens. Everyone's got stuff in their family. You got to realize that too. Things happen in families. You got to just roll with it. My mother, I learned a lesson of being a good cook myself because she was the shittiest cook. She burned everything. Terrible. Even mac and cheese. She couldn't even do TV dinners. So I learned how to take care of myself. But my father was a hard worker. He was a really, really hard worker. And he always was a man of his word. He had this saying, always give the customer more than they bargain for. That's where I learned that from my father. But I also had a lot of great mentors in my life. So I learned from a lot of different people. I really was blessed with having good mentors. I just sat around the hoop and listened to their stories and watched them and learned from them. That's why I said, listen. And I try to teach today because it's part of my legacy, how to make the world better, how to make California better, and give back. Because I've always been in service and I don't like people who just take. I'd rather give, fun to give. It's fun to help. We could have never bet any amount of money the way my life ended up today when I was 13, 14, 15, 20, 21. No way. Not even close. Do people lock themselves into a vision too young? There's a lot of unhappy people that get to their 60s plus and have a lot of regrets that they didn't live the life they should have or didn't take the chance. I could never have foreseen myself being at this point, but I was very open to different ideas throughout the way because I learned to pivot, and I still pivot. I'm not done. I'm a child. I'm just getting started. That's 18 years of extra years and learning and experiences, time. Let me tell you something called the lottery curse. You win that lottery, bad's going to happen to you. Go look it up. Got to work hard. You got to earn it. You got to enjoy it. When you get older, I've seen even friends my age, they are old. They go to bed at 9. I'll go to bed till 1 a.m. maybe. Sometimes I stay up all night. I'm too excited about life. They have spent their energy. I have more energy than I've ever had in my life. Just remember this. The A students work for the C students. That's all I can tell you. I'd rather have somebody that works really hard, that's smarter, that can handle chaos, that can think on their feet, that solves problems versus somebody that gets good grades. How do I become that person? Just get up early, stay late, learn, do what makes you happy. I can tell you this. I never worked a day in my life. How about that? For sure you've heard that from some people. That's a pretty good theme. I don't work. I just enjoy life every day. I have a good time every day. I'm silly, tell jokes, I'm inappropriate, I'm unapologetically authentic. I like being that way. I'm happy. Most people are unhappy, They're unhappy in their job, they're unhappy in their career. I could say my entire career, there has not been one day in my life that I was unhappy with what I was doing. Not one day, because I always did something that made me happy. Is that more of a reflection on the decisions I made or me? I think it's always you, and it's your perspective. You have that choice. We all have that choice. And if you don't like what you're doing, change it. Go do what makes you happy and don't judge. Never look over the fence of your neighbor. Stay in your lane. Keep your head down. Failure is the wrong word. Maybe stepping in a pothole, but I didn't twist or break my ankle. There's nothing in my career that was career ending. Number one. Difficult for many, but for me, it's a challenge. It's an adventure. I love chaos. I love difficult times. I lean into it. There's a fire. I'm going to go run into the building and save everybody. Why am I like that? A lot of people are not like that. If there's a fire, they're running out of the building. Because I'm just built that way. I'm here to protect and serve. That's who I am. Maybe it's because I wanted to be a doctor, and there's still that doctor in me. Service to service. I've always been in service, whether I was a busboy or wanted to be a doctor, or in politics and policy, or being in the hotel business. I serve. I take care of people. That's what I do. I'm protective. And you know what? I never worried about the money. I never dreamed about the money. It just came. It just happened. I had so much money, I didn't even know what to do with it. Not even, it's crazy, because I have crazy money. I have crazy fuck you money. And when I earned it, I couldn't even believe it happened. I didn't even believe it because I still live the same life. I have not changed one bit. I have not changed one bit. And I can do anything I want in the world. I choose to serve. I enjoy it. I like going, helping the homeless. I like using my hard-earned money to make other people's lives better. My children are good, and I let them do what their passion is. I have not told one of my children what to do in life. I said, do what you choose to do, and I will embrace it and trapeze net it and teach you. And I let them make some mistakes. I don't helicopter them. Let them get a little banged up. I sold Diamond Resorts for $3.3 billion enterprise value. When you think about that and trying to extract some lessons, most businesses don't get to that point. What's the reason why I was able to grow the company to be able to be sold at that point? It's funny because I built the most broken of companies. Everyone told me don't buy it. Nobody could fix this company. 20 years broken. It had every problem. It had customer issues. It had employee issues. It had team to me. It had 99 lawsuits. It had financial statements that were revoked. I had to rep and warrant the financial statements of the company I bought. That is psycho land. Lawyers said, do not do this. Money laundering issues, Patriot Act issues, a brand that was tarnished. I not only bought that, fixed it. The most broken of companies, bought 10 more, all broken. I fix things. I come at it with a different mindset. I always do my homework. I do my due diligence where others don't do their homework. And I find diamonds in the rough, or golden nuggets, whatever you want to call it. And I see value where others don't. It's the basic, simple principles. Understand who's sitting across from you. Get to know them. Get to know them. Who's sitting across from you being your customer? Everyone's your customer. Everyone's your customer. How do you get to know that person? Well, in like a normal conversation, you talking to me and interviewing me, I would get to know you. I want to know who you are, and I sit and get to know everyone I do business with and create relationship. Because relationships are the most important and most valuable thing. And loyalty. Is that where people go wrong with business in terms of the actual sales process? Just trying to harp something down your throat versus actually getting to know you. Well, is it a sold good or a sought good? Do you have to sell it, or does somebody want to buy it? It's simple. It's not that difficult. People will always give you the pathway to success if you're listening and stay present. Very, very important, and most people don't do that. They want to just take the quick buck and get the hell out of Dodge. Never do it. How do I balance the desire to act that way and have integrity with everything? Also the long game versus the need to make money and have money to survive. Never live above your means. You can desire certain things. When I was young, for every deal I did, I'd buy myself a pen and I'd sign the deal with that pen, and I collected pens, still have them today. Then it was watches, so I always gave myself a treat, always got to take care of yourself. Those were goals, self-setting goals. And when I had to buckle down, I had to buckle down because there are storms, and you got to just lean into it when there's a storm and not complain. You want to cry? Well, be the best crier. I say that. See, it's all sincerity. Crying gets you nowhere. But at the same time, you can cry at the right time. That means you got to be vulnerable. And you learn that when you get older. You don't have to be always a tough guy, because there's things in life that suck, that hurt when you lose your best friend or your father. I can't tell you that until it happens to you, but that's life. The alternative is not so good, right? So just wake up every morning, put a smile on your face, and if you feel like shit, don't go to work, don't talk to someone. It's okay to have a bad day. There's not too many bad days, but it's actually okay to have a bad day. How do I get myself back in a good state of mind when I'm having a bad day or when I've had a few? Shake it off. Go to the gym. Shake it off. It's going to be okay. No death, no blood. It's a good day. If you're not bleeding and you woke up, it's a good day, because there are a lot of people out there that are struggling, that have it tough. If you're having a bad day, go to the homeless shelter. That'll cheer your ass up. Don't cry for yourself. Be part of the solution. If you're having a bad day, go help somebody else out. Go take that negative energy and make it positive. Who is the right person, the right type of person to be an entrepreneur? That's a good question. Really good question. How many of you want to come out of your pocket and make payroll and feed others before you eat? That means you don't get a paycheck. How many of you want to take all the money you got and bet it on one number? How many of you going to bet away the money you got in the bank right now on one number? So I didn't tell you the number was yourself. How many of you want to double down and borrow money when you have everything else on the table? How many of you want to triple down? That's what it takes to be an entrepreneur. Do you believe in yourself? Do you have brass balls? Because if you don't, go sign the back of a check, because you're never going to be able to sign the front of a check. Tell me about a tough moment. I've had so many tough moments in my life. We'd be here for hours because there's unintended consequences in life. What I know now today is I think about those unintended consequences when I'm making decisions. The death of my best friend, the death of my father. Coming back from that must have been hard. Oh, it's very difficult. Boy, I got a little psychological. I needed help. I had to raise my hand because you have to be able to put on your face mask first before you can help anyone else. And nobody's perfect. And everyone needs help. I thought I was Superman. I had a real fucked up year. It was tough. But I weathered it. I just reinvented myself. Why do you think you see butterflies around my house? It represents transformation, the reinvention of oneself all the time. What do I say to the person who might be going through grief themselves or loss? First, acknowledge it. If you acknowledge it, you're 50% of the way there. Don't hide from it. Don't self-medicate. If you're doing pills or booze or whatever the fuck you were doing, don't self-medicate. Seek help. It's okay to get help. Everyone needs help sometime in their life. And nobody is a superhero. Nobody. I don't have every answer, but I know what answers I don't have. And then I go find the best person to give you the best answer. A lot of people focus their lives on making a shitload of money. I never focused on making a shitload of money. It just came. But having it and having it be your reality for the person who's chasing it and putting such a priority on it, what do I say to them? It can all go away in a heartbeat. You don't want to make money the wrong way. You don't want to break laws to do it. You don't want to scam somebody. You don't want to extort somebody, because karma is karma. Bad things will happen to you. But should it be the main objective? No. You should be happy with what you're doing. It's not the main objective. If it comes, it comes. It's okay to be okay. But I could tell you this, money doesn't buy happiness. It really doesn't. I learned that the hard way, because once you make so much money, you can buy other things, but what? Why? When you become wealthy, you actually don't want much. You can buy it, like I don't want it. It's like, doesn't mean anything to me. I hate shopping. I wear the same jeans. I wear blue, black, or white. That's it. Keep it simple. People try to go buy this fancy thing. I'm like, I don't want it. It means nothing. I'd rather give. I'd rather take care of people. So things don't make you happy to a certain extent. Oh, things don't make you happy at all. Nope. And that's what people will understand once you grow up. Things don't make you happy. Experiences make you happy. Memories make you happy. I'm not married, but I was twice. What did I learn from those experiences about relationships and marriage? You got to be ready in your life to be married and give to others and be a partner with somebody. You have to have your headspace in the right space. The first time I got married too young was 13 months. We each married the wrong person. I learned lessons like, don't tell your wife at the time the meal she cooked for you sucks, because she will throw the plate of food at your head. That's not good. And then you learn to always say you're sorry. And when you're in a loving relationship, but you could grow apart, it happens. Shit happens. But you cannot stay married to stay married. I know so too many people that have stayed married over money. Oh, I can't get divorced because of money. There is no money in the world that should keep you married if you are unhappy. No money in the world. If you're making a decision based on money to stay married, it is dumb and stupid. Dumb and stupid. And you will be miserable because you'll drill yourself into a grave and you'll die quicker. You know why people get divorced? Sometimes it's worth it. It's true. All I do is tell the truth. It's worth it. When do you know if it's worth getting divorced versus working on the relationship? Every situation is different. I can't give you marital advice. There is no right or wrong answer. You just know as long as you're true to yourself and you acknowledge, are you happy or not? Because if you're in a relationship and you're unhappy, well, that's a problem. It's not fair to either side. Can I define the word love? By the minute, the hour, the day, the year? I don't know. Love is a frame of mind. Love, you got to love yourself before you can love somebody else. What makes a great life? They used to say when you're married, a happy wife is a happy life. But I proved that ineffective, so that didn't work out so well. No, actually was good. 22 years, I got divorced. In 22 days, it was a record. You got to smile every day. You got to make fun of yourself. You got to treat people nice. I like treating people nice. I like helping people out. To me, what makes me the most happy is when I can make somebody else's life happy. I just want everyone to be happy. I want them all to do well, whatever well means, whatever happy means, and it should mean whatever it is to that person. If they want to sit and paint art all day, that makes them happy. Cool. Do yoga every day? Cool, simple. You want to make $1 billion? Go make $1 billion. One piece of advice for today: listen and stay present. That means I needed to listen and learn about you because everyone's a customer to me. And staying present, turn off that phone, have a conversation. I see so many people today that constantly are looking at the phone and this thing. What the hell is this thing about? But you got to stay present. You got to really be in the moment and understand that everything's going to be okay. You don't have to rush out. Sit and talk a little bit more. Be present. Really be present. Don't be talking to me about thinking about other shit. Pay attention to me and I'll pay attention to you. You give what you get. The best advice is if you have a partner in marriage, take care of your partner and hopefully they take care of you. I'm 63 years old. I sold my company for $3.3 billion. I have crazy fuck you money. So much money, I didn't even know what to do with it. And things don't make me happy at all. Zero. Nothing. Money doesn't buy happiness. It really doesn't. Most people are unhappy. They're unhappy in their job. They're unhappy in their career. They want to just take the quick buck. And they think once they make money, everything will be better. You're wrong. I could do anything I want in the world. I choose to serve. I choose to help. I choose to use my money to make other people's lives better. Because that's what actually matters. Not the money, not the things, not the fancy shit. Experiences make you happy. Memories make you happy. Things, they don't make you happy at all. And if you're staying married because of money, you're dumb and stupid. You will be miserable and you'll die quicker. I started with negative $20 million. Try digging yourself out of that hole. The harder I got hit, the better I got. I bought the most broken companies, 99 lawsuits, money laundering issues, Patriot Act issues, tarnished brand. Lawyers said, do not do this. I bought it, fixed it, bought 10 more, all broken. I fix things because I see value where others don't, and I never worried about the money. I never dreamed about the money. It just came. So if you're chasing money right now, if you think that's going to make you happy, stop. It won't. Things don't make you happy. Experiences make you happy. Memories make you happy. And if you're staying in something, a job, a relationship, anything, because of money, you're dumb and stupid. You will be miserable and you'll die quicker. Listen and stay present. That's the advice. Turn off that phone. Have a conversation. Be in the moment because everyone's a customer. And if you're listening, they'll give you the pathway to success. If this hit you, if you realize you've been chasing money instead of experiences, do 3 things right now. 1. Hit subscribe. I'm sharing more conversations with people who've built billion-dollar companies, who've learned what actually matters. You need to see them. 2. Drop a comment. Tell me one thing you're going to stop chasing. One experience you're going to prioritize instead of money. I read every comment. I want to know you're actually doing this. 3. Share this with someone who's killing themselves for money. Someone who thinks once they make it, they'll be happy. Send it to them right now, because here's the truth. Things don't make you happy at all. I have crazy fuck you money. I can buy anything I want, and I choose to serve. I choose to help. I choose to give, because that's what actually makes you happy, not the money, not the things, experiences, memories, serving others. That's it. Subscribe, comment, share. Then go make a memory. Let's go. I sold my company for $3.3 billion. Money didn't make me happy. Serving people did. Don't wait to learn that lesson.